Hey, welcome back to another episode of Auburn All the Time. Hey, listen, 2025 is here, the football season, and man, we are so excited. I'm sitting here with Mr. Football himself, Mr. Bruce Howard, and this your boy Rod Stevens. So man, we're just gonna kick this thing off. We've been gone a long time, and man, we're excited. I mean, the first game is the 29th, which is a Friday. If everybody don't know. So, kind of unusual, but we start out with Baylor and we're on the road. And so, really, man, we just want to kick things off and start out with kind of like a preseason preview type thing, maybe touching on some positions and position groups and stuff like that, and just give our take on that. And then we'll probably dig into the first week, of course, because it is jam packed. Yeah. I mean, if you've really been paying attention to some of the lineups and don't sleep on what we got going on as well, man. I mean, that Baylor game is a pretty significant game. I'm sorry, but without further ado, Brother Howard, man, it's so good to be back on this screen with you, man, and of course talking about something we both love, which is Auburn football. So, man, let's just dive right in, man. Really not too much coaching change, but I mean, what do you think about the coaching core? We could start right there. The coaching core coming back this year.
I think the biggest thing for me is year 2 under DJ Durkin. Mm-hmm. I'm not even concerned about the offense because there's been a lot of back and forth about the offense. But at the end of the day, the offense is on Hugh Freeze. Right. No matter how you look at it, how you slice and dice it. So I look for continued improvement on the defensive side of the ball. If you look at DJ Durkin's career, every year he's been a coordinator. The year 2, you see them make another jump from the year before. If you look at what we got up front, I think we got one of the better secondaries in the SEC, if not the country. We're going to end up playing maybe a few freshmen back there, but other than that, I'm looking for that defense to take that next step. And I think that defense is going to carry us in this first game against Baylor. It'll have to, because whenever you have a breaking in a new quarterback, it's going to take them a little time. No matter what you think about the situation, it's going to take him a few games to get a rhythm and things under his belt. So I'm looking for that next step defensively, and also I think the biggest improvement you'll see on offense is the passing game. Based on, I think we have a quarterback now in Jackson Arnold that can really truly run the RPO offense that Freeze wants to run. Mm-hmm. I think he can make all the throws. I just think he's got a good feel for the RPO based on what's been coming out of camp so far this fall. So
before we go any further, just remind me, I got 2 questions to ask you at the end of this show, or toward the end of this show, and just keep it kind of interesting. You know what I'm saying, and keep y'all on their toes. But I really can't say I can't really add anything else to what you just said. I mean, because you basically alluded to Freeze is gonna always, regardless, gonna be the offensive guy. Whether they say Nix is gonna call plays, but I mean, I've heard mixed things that Freeze got input here and he may be calling third down or blah blah blah. When it's all said and done, Freeze is gonna have his hands in that pot. But I am very interested to see what Durkin has up his sleeve, because we do have some amazing talent on the front line as well, with the likes of Falk, those type of guys coming back, and you got Lee on the corners and all that type of stuff. Right. So I'm very interested to see what we put together from a coaching standpoint, and how they're going to utilize this talent that we do have. And make no mistakes about it, there is a lot of talent on this football team inside and out, and I mean offense and defense. You really can't deny or question the talent.
Oh no.
It's just all about, now we got to see what the X's and O's are going to look like, and since we sort of got the Jimmys and Joes.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing is now, if we don't win this year and we don't have the kind of season that I expect us to have, it's a coaching problem. Yeah. It's not a talent problem. I think the quarterback we had last year, I think we got out of him the best he could do. And he was only, the level he could go to, he could only go so far. He couldn't see the field that good. He was tough. I mean, he took a lot of hits. He ran as hard as he could, but he wasn't the athlete that Jackson Arnold is. Okay. He don't have the arm talent that Jackson Arnold has. And I think Jackson Arnold has a better pocket presence than him based on when I watched him play, even going back to last year, the bowl game. The biggest thing is we have Eric Singleton from Georgia Tech. And just by having him and Cam Coleman and Perry Thompson, Malcolm Simmons, I mean, Preston Howard, the transfer tight end from Maryland, Brandon Frazier, he's healthy. Yeah, he's healthy now. Just that alone, then we went out in the portal and got the best left tackle in the portal. And we got a starting right tackle from USC, Mason Murphy, on the right-hand side. So, no excuses. I mean, there's nothing he can say this year. It don't matter. He can throw whichever quarterback he wants on the bus. The main thing, if it don't go, he can throw himself on the bus because it's all on him. And I look at the situation, the biggest issue we had last year, it wasn't the play calling. It was quarterback decision making. I mean, it all boils down to the fact that he put so much pressure on the quarterback to make all the decisions. And if you can't see the field well, and you don't have a feel for that RPO, you're not going to succeed. Right. So it's all on him. And I really, really, really believe it's our time. If not now, when? You know what I'm saying? So I hate the fact that we open up on the road at Baylor. You will want a lesser opponent because you are breaking in a new quarterback to get the first game jitters out the belt. But the good thing about it, it won't be no question after week one what we got. So I mean, that's just how you gotta look at it. So, what would be the thing that you're looking for in that first game against Baylor to let you feel like we're where we need to be, or is there a certain? I mean, I guess it's gonna come down to quarterback play. What are you looking for from Arnold in that first game to make you feel like we got the quarterback heading in the right direction?
And you said it. You said some things that Peyton Thorne didn't have, or the things that was his downfall, which was last year. You were saying decision making. Yeah. That's one thing that I would definitely be looking at is decision making. What are you gonna do in this situation, that situation? How are you gonna protect? The ball. Not making, crazy throws or trying to be a superhero. Basically take what you can get, and then when it's time to open up, do your thing. Right. And just sound decision making. I mean, I think that's what it all mainly boils down to. So with me saying that, you spoke about. I mean, you named several players on the offense. With the linemen, the quarterback situation, and the wide receivers. Now we know we got a couple of talented running backs coming back with Mari Austin and Jeremiah Cobb, and we got a few other guys that are slightly under the radar. I mean, because they're new and stuff like that. But I still think we have a good running back core with the first two that I talked about, and then it may be a running back by committee and on the other few guys, but I do think we have a lot of talented guys in that position. What do you think about that position? Because, like I said, you've already mentioned the tight ends that we got coming back, the wide receivers that we got coming back, and we have the linemen that we have, and that experience. Yeah. I think one of our things is. If we can provide Jackson Arnold with a solid line, because the thing about the RPO is that it is all about decision making, first of all, but you're not gonna just be sitting back there in the pocket. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna dictate a lot of things as well. How you judge the offensive line, because it's going to be a lot of quick hitting stuff. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So whether it's handoff, flip and turn, or catch the slant, whatever you're going to do, you know what I'm saying? Or you may hit somebody on a hot route or something. Or you just never know with that RPO stuff. But getting back to the positions, how do you feel offensive wise, and then you can go ahead and go on over to the defense, and we'll wrap.
We'll touch on the running backs. I mean, Damari Austin's 4 years. He's a senior now. Jeremiah Cobb, 3 years. He's a junior now. It's just like I said before. If not now, when? It's their time. They waited behind one of the most underrated backs to come through Auburn. I mean, he's showing it now in the NFL what he's about.
Right.
But I think the biggest thing about them running backs, I think this year, with better quarterback play, and I think just the fact that we're going to stretch the field, that's going to lighten the box up. If you play 8 men in the box against these receivers, you can't do it.
No.
So you're going to have to, it's going to be spread out, and you're going to have, I think the running lanes are going to be there for the running backs. Okay. If you notice, even in the scrimmage, they talked about it was harder to throw the ball downfield because of the tight coverage of our cornerbacks. But eventually, as the camp got going, they was able to run the ball more. And I think the reason they ran the ball more because the box was light. Because you can't constantly put 8 men in the box against these receivers. No, there's no way. I mean, the matchup is just, and I think the fact that you have a true power running threat at quarterback is going to key into. I could see a scenario in this first game where the quarterback's actually the leading runner. Could. I hope not, but I can see it because he's go back to the Alabama game last year. He's a power runner. He's not elusive or making, but he get the tough yards.
Yeah, he can get the tough yards.
So I think it'll be a running back by committee. But I would say if he's healthy, I would keep an eye on the transfer from UConn, Darrell Robinson. He's the bigger back, over 6 feet, over 220 pounds that we haven't had in a while. So, but I think if I had to guess between all these 4 or 5 running backs that's on the roster, the guy I'm kind of excited to see the most had to be Jeremiah Cobb because he has something that the other guys don't have. He has that second level of speed. If he gets the open field, and I think it'll be there for him because of the running lanes going to be there. You got to be able to hit that hole. The running lanes will be there. You just got to be able to hit it wide open. Then you can do your cutbacks or whatever. And I think he fits the offense best out of all of them to me. And I think it's his time. The top 2, I think as the season goes along, somebody's going to separate themselves. That's usually how it goes. You can say you got 3 or 4 running backs, whatever, but I think the cream always rises to the top. Yeah. And I think the guy that fits this system best, in my opinion, is Jeremiah Cobb. We'll see. I mean, but I don't even necessarily worry about that. I think the fact that we got a threat at quarterback and we can actually throw the ball downfield, because in my opinion, Auburn's got the best set of receivers in the SEC from top to bottom. We're deep. We're versatile. We got an outside receiver. We got an inside receiver. We got Malcolm Simmons that can do a little bit of everything. You got Singleton that if you wanted to, truthfully, if you line him up in the backfield, which you have to be careful. You don't want him to get hit a lot. But truthfully, if you line Eric Singleton up in the backfield, he would be the best running back we got to me because he's the best playmaker we got on. Right. Ask Georgia about him. They'll tell you about what he can do with the ball in his hands. So to me, that's another thing, Freeze. You got the playmakers, and your job as a play caller, you get your playmakers the ball. That makes your job easier. But I will say this. I don't do a lot of film study. I don't. I just go by what my eyes see during the game. I don't have to get somebody else's opinion. But I know Aaron Murray, he did some breakdowns, the former Georgia quarterback from last year. He did several breakdowns. And your job as a play caller is to scheme guys open. And if you go back, he did a breakdown, I think, of the Cal game last year we lost, the Arkansas game. And you go back and look, there was guys running open every play. The quarterback just can't see the field. He couldn't see the field enough. And that's your job as a play caller is scheme guys open. And so far, that's been happening. But you got to have a quarterback that can don't hold the ball too long. If the play's there, just make the play. Yeah. It's a natural feel to it. You can't. I don't think you can coach that in a quarterback. Either they got it or they don't. Right. It's a feel. Right. I mean, some stuff you can be taught. The other stuff you got is caught. You got to naturally know how to do it. Yeah. So I think we got. Well, I'll look at it this way. We went from having Peyton Thorne last year. Now on the roster, I feel like we have 3 quarterbacks now. We went from having none. So having 3 quarterbacks now that can actually run the RPO system. Because all 3 of them, to me, that we got can run the RPO system. Oh, yeah. So no matter what happens, by default, we've improved the quarterback room. Yeah. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm just like, I'm at the point now, show me. They spent the money. The resources are there. Everything's laid out in front of you. Now it's time. So we'll find out all we need to know Friday night.
Yeah.
So we really, truthfully, we can speculate and talk, but talking season's over. It's time to put up or shut up. And now we get to this Friday night. Yeah. We don't have to wait till Saturday like Alabama and some other teams. We get our Friday night.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
What would be what would be your feel for, I just say, let's go ahead and call it like you said. What's your concern level for the Baylor game? Are you concerned? Are you nervous or just anxious?
It's more of an anxious type thing because I've heard too much about. Well, here's the thing: you got, and it's kind of 50-50,
right?
Because I would say you got a lot of people not even giving Auburn a chance, as far as season wise,
right?
And then you got some people that are very, very high on Auburn. And then you got those in the middle that are saying like, you better keep your eye on this team, because this team is, they're talking about. Oh, this is one of those teams that'll sneak up on you. I'm one of those type, I like either or. Yeah. I don't want you saying this team gonna sneak up on you, but then when you hear so much from another side, then you start saying, well, okay, I wouldn't, so my thing is more of an anxious type feeling. Because, man, really, that first series on both sides of the ball, I'm not really worried about the defense as far as playing Baylor.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily worried about the defense. What I'm concerned about is if we're going to come out and, far as offense wise, are we going to give the defense something to play for?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? From that standpoint?
Yeah, I follow you.
Like, don't go out there and 3 and out the first series. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Or the first 3 or 4 series is 3 and out, or maybe, 5 plays here and there, blah, blah, blah. Defense back out there on the field. Now we down 7-0 or something like that. No, I just feel like I said, I do feel like the defense is going to hold its ground for as long as they can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just don't wear them out, because this is going to be the first game. And, the temperatures and stuff is way different than it will be later on in the year. So, that's what I'm concerned about from that aspect of that game.
Right.
But I'll give you my prediction in a little while. We do our predictions at the end of the show. But like I said, man, I'm really, really, quarterback play is boy, I can't stress. And I'm not looking for no A+ game.
No,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not looking for no A+ game, and I'm definitely I say I'm not looking for a serviceable game either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want something that's gonna tell me, okay, okay, I see what they talking about now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's gonna be either that, or I'm gonna be like, man, here we go again.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to say the latter. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the latter while I'm watching that game Friday.
Yeah. And we're sitting here now watching this Kansas-Fresno State game. It feels like football.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Man, my son had their first football game today, Pee Wee.
Yeah.
So it's here.
It's here.
I mean, Gaston City played, Thursday night?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's here, man.
It's here.
It is here, the end of August. This is the time. We used to have to wait, first week of September. You know what I'm saying? But things have definitely changed in years. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna change some more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I mean, we waited long enough, and I asked you the same question that you asked me. I mean, what is your concerns or maybe your feelings far as this first game? It is a Friday night. Let me set it up for you. It's a Friday night. It's away.
Oh yeah.
It's at 7:00. We're playing, what is it, Big 12?
On
conference.
Fox.
On Fox.
On Fox.
This is all new to us.
It is.
But another thing, we haven't had a first game of this magnitude in quite some time.
Probably since we played Oregon.
Right.
Neutral site game.
Right.
And Nick's freshman year.
But it's been a while since we played a first game like this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, what are your feelings?
Man, my biggest concern, you have to be honest with yourself. Baylor does have an advantage at quarterback. Mm-hmm. Sawyer Robson, he's proven. Mm-hmm. I mean, I give them the edge. I don't know as far as talent-wise. I would say Jackson Arnold from top to bottom is probably more talented than him. He don't have the game recognition, the game reps that he does.
Right.
And I would say from a pure talent standpoint, I like Arnold more. But as far as game and awareness and just having them games on his belt, and I watched him just like last year against LSU, which LSU didn't have a great defense. They lost to LSU in the bowl game, but he had 400 yards, if not more, passing. Mm-hmm. So I think he's one of the type, and he's somewhat mobile. He can manipulate the pocket. It'll be a true challenge for us, but I think my biggest concern is play calling. To be honest with you, it ain't even the team itself. If the play calling, which is it really an issue? We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Because now it's like I said, it's all on Freeze. That's the coaching aspect. I'm not concerned about the defense at all because I know the defense is just like all state. It's in good hands. I feel good about it. I really do. It just comes down to quarterback play and play calling. That's all it is for me. And I feel like Baylor has the advantage from an experience standpoint, from a scheme standpoint, So I give them the advantage there, but Auburn has an advantage to me on both sides of the line of scrimmage. Mm-hmm. You're an SEC team, act like it. Mm-hmm. LSU did. They didn't have no issue with them going up and down the field on them. Yeah. And LSU, to me, I mean, their defense was not good last year. Mm-hmm. I mean, but they do, they got a gunslinger at quarterback. So they was able to move the ball up and down the field on Baylor. And really, I look at Auburn's offensive line. It's their time. These are all upperclassmen. You got Jeremiah Wright, Dylan Wade, Connor Lew. These are 3- and 4-year guys. Mm-hmm. You got Xavier Chapman, like I said, the best left tackle in the portal. You got Mason Murphy, the senior. All these upperclassmen. Now, I will say this. Baylor does have some size on the defensive line. They got a transfer from A&M. Mm-hmm. That's like 380. Yeah. So they got some size, but I'm going to tell you, even Dave Aranda will tell you, Baylor's weakness, secondary. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's their weakness. And going into the season, most people would tell you the strength of Auburn is their receivers. So our strength versus their weakness, I like my chances. If he don't turn, see the thing about Arnold, he don't really put the ball in harm's way. He don't throw a lot of interceptions, so that's good. Mm-hmm. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I was talking to somebody earlier, in all fall camp, I don't think he has but 1 or 2 turnovers. That's it. So I feel good about that part of it. And let's just call it like we see it. I mean, the point spread has been going back and forth. Mm-hmm. Auburn was favored. Then Baylor was favored. Now Auburn's favored. But if you look at, from a talent standpoint, truthfully, Auburn shouldn't lose this game. But I tell you what's going to happen, though. I don't know if it could change. They're calling for rain, too. Mm. They're calling for rain. So, but the thing about it, if it rains, both teams got to play in it. That's true. So it ain't really. Yeah. So if it does rain, now Baylor does got a 1,200-yard running back coming back. Mm-hmm. So they got the advantage there, too, from a experience standpoint. Yeah. They got one back. They lost their backup. Yeah. He got hurt. So is their one better than our 4? I still like Auburn, even in that matchup. So, like I said, we could sit here and debate it back and forth, but this is a game to me, for whatever kind of season Auburn expects to have, you got to win this one. Yeah. I mean, in my mind, I can't wrap my mind around an excuse for us to lose this game, truthfully. I don't know if I'm being a homer or, like I said, from a talent standpoint, we shouldn't lose this game. If this game was at a neutral site or this game was at Auburn probably should win this game by double digits, truthfully, in my opinion. But right now, I don't care if it's a 1-point win, 3-point win. I just need Auburn to go over there, handle business, and come back home. Yeah. I mean, make it a business trip and come back home. Yeah. Then whatever issues we got, we'll clean it up because we got, Ball State, South Alabama, 99% chance to win this game. You should win. You should be able, and we can see Deuce Knight or whoever we need to see when we get back home. Exactly. So, with that being said, we can go ahead and, we'll wait till the very end for the predictions. Okay. But anything, we got a lot going on week 1. Is there anything in particular besides the Auburn game that you got your eye on week 1?
Yeah.
Okay, what you got?
Sure do. I mean, it's enough out there for you to eat.
Oh yeah,
and feast on whatever you like. You know what I'm
Thursday,
saying?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Labor Day weekend.
I mean,
you couldn't ask for.
It's jam packed, y'all. Right. But I am so interested, and I know you got some comments on this game.
Right.
I want to see what your boy Gary Nussmeier gonna do against them Clemson Tigers.
Tough.
Because, first of all, man, these two teams have got some significant hype behind the both of them. There's no question that they are loaded.
Right.
You know, both teams are significantly talented. If not the most talented, you know, in the nation. Well, so I'm very, very interested to see what this clash of the Tigers gonna be like. Very interested in you know, seeing what Sweeney and Kelly gonna, you know, come up with, man, because man, Sweeney got the hardware to prove what he's done, man. But I just think, man, I don't know. Yeah, Kelly's a great coach, man, but eventually at some point you got to put some hardware behind your numbers and your
They went out and spent a lot of money in the portal to help their defense out. Yeah. So we'll see how that works out for them, because their problem is not scoring. Their problem they can't stop nobody.
No, so, and that's one thing that I'm really, really intrigued about, or will be intrigued as I watch this game. What's gonna happen? Yeah. You know, the battle of the Death Valleys. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the most, because if it wasn't so much hype behind both of the teams, you know, with the Clemson Tigers probably coming out of the ACC as the favorite for the ACC this year, with no question. I don't see anybody, you know, kind of even holding a torch to them,
not the ACC,
a match to them in the ACC, right?
Not the ACC.
But I'm hearing that this team could be. I've heard people say that they could win the national championship. You know what I'm saying? Just from listening. You know what I'm saying? But so, you know, we don't get paid to do this type of stuff. You know, the experts and stuff. That's why they get paid. So maybe that's why they get paid to formulate that type of stuff. So I mean, it could be some valid truth to that. You know what I'm saying? So I am
just like our game. We'll find out all we need to know.
There you go.
So it ain't really
exactly. Yeah. So and then there's others saying that LSU could come out the SEC as the same.
I don't see
as
it.
Clemson.
We'll see.
Exactly. Yeah. We'll see, because how many guys they've lost 5 straight openers. And granted, they openers ain't no patty cakes. You know
I give them credit.
I will give them credit by that they don't open like that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So okay, but they may be working on 6-0 here, or 0-6, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. But that's my most. I mean, because you still got Texas and Ohio State, which is a beast of a game. We got what was they, the semifinals in the last year? Yeah. The playoffs. So there's a rematch in that area right there, and then you got you alluded to Syracuse and Tennessee. That's not a shabby matchup.
I got my eye on Fran Brown, Tennessee's coach. He's Georgia's old secondary coach. Mm-hmm. He's young. And I think if he keeps winning at Syracuse, he won't be there long. No. And SEC team's gonna come calling. Mm-hmm. I got my eye on him. I'm just gonna say that I think he's the next young up and comer. He seemed like he's a player's coach, and coming from Georgia, he knows how to recruit. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep my eye on that one. I think the point spread is like 13.5. Tennessee's favorite, a little high. I want to see what Syracuse breaking in a new quarterback, what they got. But I'm kind of I'll make this real quick. I'm intrigued by Alabama, Florida State, just because I want to see what Ty Simpson looks like. Mm-hmm. The pieces around him are just like us, excellent. Yeah. Can he do his part? Their defense is loaded. I got my eye on that one. Everybody wants to look and see what Bill Belichick does Monday night, just to get a feel for that. Mm-hmm. It's several of them, but yeah, I'm just like, it's just talking season. It seemed like it took a while. It took a while for the season to get here, and we come upon this last week. It's kind of like dragging to the finish line. You know what I'm saying? It's here, but it's kind of like dragging to the finish line because it's it's been so much talk in this off season. But like I said, talking season is over. It's time to put up or shut up because I mean, like I said, if not now, when? So what? I'm gonna we getting ready to close it, coming to an end. But what? I don't know if we need to do it this way. I kind of want to wait and see. But what is your realistic expectation record-wise for Auburn this year for you to be satisfied?
I had a feeling you were gonna ask me that question.
Right.
And I've been pondering this for I ain't gonna even lie to you, y'all. I've been pondering this for about 2 or 3 weeks. And actually been waiting on you to ask me this question, but I still ain't got no answer. Okay. And I'm just gonna throw it out, man. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Right.
With the schedule that Auburn has this year,
a little more favorable than it's been in the past. Once you get past the first 6 games, if you can somehow survive that and keep your head above water, the second half of the schedule is very, very, very manageable. I'm just gonna put it out there.
So with that being said, if they can come out of these first 5 games, 4-1.
Oh wow!
And this straight up. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
And here's an if. This is if they come out of these first 5 games 4-1. I would be satisfied with a 9-3 season.
Oh wow! And
I know that's high expectation.
Right.
That's high. I know you like that type of stuff.
Oh yeah.
But 9-3.
Yeah.
I would be.
Oh,
I would be okay. I would be very satisfied with a 9-3.
Right.
I would be okay
with 8-4.
I'll be okay with 8-4 because here's my thing.
Yeah.
7-5 just ain't gonna do it. 6-6 ain't gonna do it for me because
not this time.
I just don't feel like that's improvement, y'all. Nope. I mean, well, it's gonna look like improvement on paper.
It won't feel right, though.
But it's not gonna feel right because if you look at this schedule, I want y'all to pull out this schedule and I want you to see exactly what he's talking about because of the games that we have at home this year.
Well, let's just call it like you said. You get Georgia and Alabama at home.
At home,
he needs one. He needs one of those.
He needs both of them.
He needs them. I don't know if he'll get both, but he needs at least one. And if he don't at least get one, I think
he needs one.
We're gonna have a conversation.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm chalking up one in my 9-3 record.
Oh yeah.
I'm chalking up one, but if he gets both of them, then I say 10-2. I mean, that's wide open, but I already know we're going to do something stupid on 2 or 3 of the games.
I think this year, if they did somehow go 9-3 or, 10-2, that's going to speak for itself. But I truly, truly believe, which we'll know more after this first game, I think Auburn's going to be in the playoff conversation, in my opinion.
Well, with a 10-2 record,
10-2 they're in. Yeah. And 9-3, they'll be in the conversation. 10-2, they lose to. Yeah, 10-2 they're in. But my thing is, it all starts with Baylor because if you lose to Baylor, the conversation is going to get started right off the bat.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I think they beat Baylor. Then you come back home for 2 that you're going to win. So you'll be 3-0. That's your 3. Then you got Oklahoma, A&M back to back. You need one of those.
You got to have one of those.
If you get both of those, you're sitting there 5-0 going into your bye week. Then Georgia comes to your place at home on the same night we're retiring Cam Newton's jersey. And I can tell you right now, based on my feel, I like Auburn's quarterback situation better than Georgia's this year, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
And but with that being said, my expectations, which it could change after 1 week, but going into the season, 9-3. That's my expectations, and I think you can talk to me about 8-4 if it's the right 8. But if you're 8-4, more than likely, if you're 8-4, there's a game in there you probably lost that you shouldn't have. So, but you got to talk me into what 8-4 means, because you can go 8-4 and lose to Georgia and Alabama at home, and it won't be good enough. You could, because going into this season on paper, I like Auburn. Of the 12 opponents, Auburn's probably more talented than I would say 9. And you can debate. I think Auburn from top to bottom has more talent than Oklahoma. I give Oklahoma the edge at quarterback. But other than that, they don't have the receivers we got. They don't have the running backs we got. I actually like Auburn's defense better than Oklahoma because they lost so much off their defense from last year. A&M and Auburn, I think it's even. From a talent standpoint, I think that showed last year when they played each other.
Yep.
And we did that with a very below average quarterback.
Right.
So there's only 2 teams on our schedule that from top to bottom has more true talent than us, and that's the teams that recruit the top 2 or 3 every year. Everybody knows who they are.
We already know who they
But
are.
you're getting them at home, so 9-3 for me. And let's have this discussion after week 1 and see where we go from there. So it's time to close this thing out, man. We're excited.
We got 2. Remember I told you I had 2 questions I need to ask.
Oh, okay. Don't let me. Hey.
And I want. Here's
Okay.
the thing. I don't. And I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Hey, I love it. I love it. Hey, when you stay ready.
I want a
you're gonna get
one-word
ready.
answer for
Okay.
both questions.
All right.
And I tell you what, you gonna give your one-word answer.
Okay.
And we'll elaborate on the next show.
Yeah.
After week 1, because these 2 questions
Hey.
it's gonna depend on week 1 if you
Okay.
ask me. I
Okay.
mean, if
But
you,
once you do that, I give my one-word answer. Let's give we'll close out with score predictions for the first game. Final score predictions.
Yeah. We're gonna do that.
I got you.
No doubt about that. But I wanted to, make sure I get these 2 questions in.
Okay.
So question number 1,
All right.
and I want a one-word answer.
Got you.
Is Jackson Arnold the answer to this offense?
Yes.
Okay, that's your answer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Question number 2.
Okay.
Is Hugh Freeze on the hot seat?
No.
Okay.
Not with the people.
One
that
word
matter.
answer.
Yes, sir.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Okay, so we know what's at stake Friday night, August 29th. The first game of the Auburn 2025-26 football schedule. Hopefully we get to the 26th.
Man, you just don't know.
But we open up with Baylor 7:00 game. It's on Fox at Baylor.
Yeah.
What's your prediction, sir?
Man, I've been going back and forth, and I'm not going to debate it. I'm going to go with what my heart told me from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I got Auburn winning, covering the points, 31-23.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think Baylor, no matter what you think about them, they can move the ball. They'll score some points. I mean, obviously, I say that. I think Auburn's defense is legit, but I mean they're good on offense. You can make an argument. I think there's a chance they can win the Big 12. That's how highly thought of. Because I think Arizona State, they won it last year. They're gonna take a step back.
Mm-hmm.
And no comment on Colorado, even though I'm wearing this Colorado shirt, but no comment on Colorado. I'm wearing this because I ain't got my new Auburn Nike gear yet. It's on the way.
Yeah.
But anyway.
And we will be sports.
Oh, yeah. It's coming, man. It's coming. So, 31-23.
Yeah, and you said something about one of the former Auburn players. Shouts out to Cam Newton for getting his jersey.
Well deserved,
man. I don't know why it took so long. But anyway, I ain't talked to our boy, Mr. Eddie.
Oh, God, you don't want to.
In a couple of weeks. I guess just because I ain't ran into him, at his place of work.
Yeah.
Place of employment.
Yeah.
And I usually,
I
usually give my predictions just to pay homage to Mr.
Eddie.
Man, I love my dude, Mr. Eddie. Shout out to Mr. Eddie, man.
Especially he gonna watch this video, so he gonna
listening.
He gonna watch it. That's a given.
Mr. Eddie, man, shouts out to you. We love you.
Yeah,
War Eagle, man.
Yeah,
but
man.
I ain't get my score prediction, so I'm gonna go off of my thoughts.
Yeah.
My score is a little different than yours.
Okay.
After all is said and done, I said that I think the defense will prevail in this game. I think we'll put enough points up to take us over the top. And my prediction goes, I'm going to go with an old-fashioned, roundabout. Yours was kind of odd. You got an 8-point difference.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with a 3-point difference.
Okay.
Make it easy on myself.
I'll take it.
24-21 Auburn.
Okay.
I do honestly believe that Baylor will be able to move the ball.
Oh, yeah.
At some point of the game, whether it's the second half or, second quarter, third quarter, and we, mount up on the fourth. But, hey, that's what it is. First game, I'm just hoping that we can edge them out. I don't care if we win by half.
Yeah, I'll take them. I'll take a win.
Either
way we can get it.
Yeah, either way it is. But it's been fun, man.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
Long wait.
It's been a long time coming. And look, man, hopefully we'll have more, exciting news to talk about as the season come along and unfold. Man, I've been really enjoying myself just waiting on this season and being here with my brother, Mr. Football himself. So, man, with that being said, man, you got anything else?
Man, I just like for everybody if they can, like, subscribe, share with anybody you want to. They don't necessarily be Auburn fans, just whoever, man. And we appreciate the support. Last year, we had one of our videos go over 1,000 views. That was our goal for last year, and we hit it.
Right.
We'd love to do it again. And just, man, like I said, we don't here for fun. This ain't something we do.
Yeah.
No money, nothing, no popularity.
We don't even
nothing.
prep, man.
Just go straight from the heart.
Yeah.
And just, that's what it is, man. But we appreciate everybody, man, and look forward to having just a blessed, good season. And hopefully just keep stacking them wins and we can have a lot more content, a lot more to talk about.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Y'all have a blessed life, man.
Yeah.
Just period. You know what I'm saying, man? Just
Just
enjoy life, man.
It's
enjoy
football, and we wait so long for it to get here. But when it gets here, it goes by just like that.
Goes by so fast, man.
It flies by. So I say just be blessed that you get to see another year and cherish every opportunity you get to spend time with your family, friends, just to enjoy the sport, watch it, and keep in mind we don't get paid. It's all on the players and the coaches. They the ones making the money. They the one making the decisions.
Yeah.
Whatever outcome happens in the game, it don't have nothing to do with you.
It's just a game.
Just a game.
It's entertainment.
Entertainment.
So yeah, man. With that being said, man, I'm gonna sign out and say War Eagle.
War Eagle.